Hello my awakened ones, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Flower Child's Tarot, also known as Kindle Joy. And in today's video, we'll be focusing on the question, what's coming up in June 2019? I would like to say, if you like my vibes and the reading resonates, I would encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to help a smaller YouTuber, then that'd be great. But again, it is your choice, and if you're drawn to subscribe, then go ahead and do it. But if you're not, and you want to see more of what I have to show you, then just go ahead and wait. Again, it is completely your choice to subscribe or not. So, I would encourage you to, but you don't have to. So, I have 4 options. I picked some kind of summery items I thought kind of reminded me of summer. So, our items are this beautiful little shell here that my mom collected at a beach in I think it was Virginia. So she collected this shell at Virginia Beach. I also have some cotton right here. We got in a cotton field when we were driving on a road trip when we were driving back home. So it's really pretty if you want to pick this cotton. Now I have this little feather from one of my hens who passed away, and I found one of her feathers. She passed away. A raccoon got her, but of course it left a lot of feathers behind. So I kept one of her feathers because I do that with all my animals, no matter how small they are. Even my chickens, I keep something of them. Like if it's a horse, I'll keep, some mane from it. If it's a bird, I'll keep some feathers. If it's, like a guinea pig or a rodent or something, I'll keep maybe its favorite toy. It just depends. So I decided to keep this feather of it. So sorry for the explaining, but that is option number 3. And option number 4 is this geode. The story behind this, I just was feeling very sentimental today. I decided to choose things that have meanings behind it. This was one of my very first stones. I remember my grandma had gotten this huge geode, and it was, all still together. My grandma's like, okay, let's break it open. And we broke it open, and my sister got a piece of the geode, I got a piece of the geode, and my grandma did. So we all have this piece of the same stone, and it's this little geode. So that's option number 4. So, I feel very down to earth today. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with option number 1, or this shell right here. So we're gonna go ahead and move my stuff. There we go. So I'm trying to move everything out of the frame so you don't have to see it, because it may get a little annoying. So if you chose this shell, hello. Also, you can see my tripod right there, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the tarot cards for June 2019. What is going on? What should we expect in June 2019? Okay. 10 of Wands. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Prince of Autumn, or the Page of Autumn. We have the Ace of Autumn, and we have the Queen, I believe, yes, the Queen of, or Princess of Swords reverse. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some messages for that needs to be heard in June 2019 from, okay, let me go ahead, 2 cards coming out. We have the Swallow and the Vulture card coming out. So we'll have rebirth energy already coming out for y'all. Coming up with a lot of rebirthing. These are beautiful cards. I got these from my grandma. And let's pull some romance oracle cards. Codependency, and we have, okay, see happens to my true love life. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and write it down when this starts. I'm sorry. So this starts at 4:53. So number 1 starts at 4:53. Alright, here we go. So, hello. I'm sorry if I had to sit through everything. But let's go ahead and channel the message for today for option number 1. So, automatically there's been a lot of difficulties in your life lately. I think especially in a relationship, there's been a lot of difficulties with someone lately. And I feel like you've stayed faithful in this person. I feel like this person could be ghosting you. You know, there could be not a lot of communication in this relationship. If there is, there's very little communication, and this person is really distancing themselves from you. And you're starting to kind of realize that this person isn't worth your time or energy anymore. So I feel like with relationship-wise, I feel like I could see a breakup coming for you in June. Just this relationship has been very disappointed. You've been kind of reminiscing on all the good things that have happened, but you've kind of come to this conclusion that, you know, not all good things can stay the same. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the cards around so you can see them a little better. I'm sorry guys, I didn't show you that sooner. I want it to face y'all's way so you can see it better. But I see some kind of release with the Ten of Swords coming out, or the Ten of Winter, and this talks about a weight being lifted off your shoulder. So you've been experiencing just a lot of weight and stress lately. It could even be financially with the Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles coming out, a lot of Earth energy coming out. You could even be struggling financially, perhaps. This doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a love interest that you have a friendship with. This could be a romantic relationship. Even someone with friends or family. This could even be something like a business partner or a boss or something like that. I just heard a male's voice coming in. It was deep. It was some kind of angel coming in for you. I just heard that. I thought it was the music, but it wasn't. Archangel Michael. So perhaps you've been seeing 9/11 on the clock, hearing sirens, lights have been flickering around your house. That's smart. And with all the swords coming in, I feel like that's Archangel Michael coming in with you. I feel like Archangel Michael is going to be with you all throughout June. And Archangel has been with you. So Archangel Michael has definitely been with you. And I feel like you've been noticing the signs. So I think he's coming, he's trying to say, don't be scared by him, okay? And don't shake off that experience that you've had with him as just a coincidence, because it actually is, it's him coming through for you, okay? So, yeah, you could definitely, I feel like you need to be careful with your words in June. Be careful that you're not being destructive with your words in June. Be careful that you're being clear with what you want, okay? This is talking about making sure your words are precise, but also making sure that they're not precise in a way where it could hurt someone's feelings. So I feel like in the workplace lately, you've been wanting to ask perhaps for a raise or wanting to ask for anything like that. Whatever you've been wanting to ask for in the workplace lately or at school, but a lot of people are out by now, but if you're not out by school yet, then you've been wanting to ask for a favor or something like that for June. And I feel like you need to really advocate for yourself in June. Really be careful that you're advocating for yourself and that you're setting your intentions clearly. I feel like you've been setting lots of intentions lately. I feel like you've just not been clear with the intentions, and perhaps it's not been manifesting the way you've been wanting it to. But I feel like you're going to be very, very careful with your words in June. You're going to be very careful and precise when you're manifesting, because you're a strong manifester. You've just not been clear on exactly what you want. So I see lots when you're manifesting stuff in June, I see it coming in very strong for you. So a lot of strong manifestation coming in with June. Yeah, this is just talking about angels coming out with the Prince of Autumn. It's talking about someone who's protective. I I feel like this person could even be guarding you with this codependency card, okay? The person that you're having troubles with recently has been protecting you and been overprotective of you, okay? And too reliant on you, or you've been too reliant on them, so you're kind of scared to be not reliant on them. So I feel like that's been a struggle in the relationship, and I think it's just this realization that it's time for you to break away, and you know it's going to be in your best interest to break away from this person, whether it's a friend, a family member, a colleague, or even, you know, someone you're romantically interested in, or someone you are in a romantic relationship in with. But I feel like you definitely will be breaking away with this person because this no longer serves you, and you've noticed that. Because the Vulture card, you know, this is talking about death and a new beginning, but new beginnings are coming in for you. Strong manifestation. So the back of the deck energy for the card decks are calling in your soulmate. So once you do break up with this person, expect your soulmate to be called in, okay? You're calling in your soulmate, your actual purpose. Oh, look, we have the Moon card that came out in reverse. You're definitely relying on your intuition here, okay? There's going to be lots of powerful, intuitive messages coming in for you, lots of powerful connections. And we have the Parrot card coming in here too. That's back of the deck energy. So lots and lots of powerful connections coming in for you. You could expect something to happen very soon. Intuitively, I see lots of telepathic connections coming in for you in June. And I do see your soulmate coming into your life. I see your soulmate coming into your life, or a soulmate. I just want to say this, you don't have one soulmate, you have multiple soulmates. But I do see someone that you're going to meet in June who maybe is a soulmate if you're single. If you are single, if you're not single, then you could expect your relationship to be taken to the next level. But if you are single or you are going to break up, then I do see someone. You need to be careful on who you meet. There's going to be lots of wise people surrounding you in June, and be open to receiving messages and receiving knowledge from these wise people in June. Be careful that you're open to that. Now, if you're in a stable relationship right now, because it can go either way, this is a general reading. If you're in a stable relationship right now, I see it just continuing to stay stable and continuing to stay the same and stable and sturdy with lots of this Earth and Pinnacle energy. So I do expect it to stay stable. Yeah. So I do expect it to stay stable for you. If you are in a relationship with the person and the relationship is healthy, I see it just staying stable and the same. So we're going to read off the messages from the Bird Oracle because I haven't memorized this deck yet. So we'll read some of the messages for you that I pulled. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Swallow card, which is card number 2 in the deck. Your card is saying to you that joy exists in your life. You are perhaps feeling that fate is handing you a bitter blow and cannot see that life could hold any joy for you. The message of the Swallow for you today is that joy will come. It may be a long, hard journey, but if you find your own inner map, it will take you unwringingly to a place where joy exists within you. Everyone has that place, and everyone has their own map. The Swallow energy provides a boost to help you to connect with that map and use it purposefully. Finding one's joy is a process. We will all make mistakes and learn from them. That is not our joy. The ultimate joy is always that which brings you back to yourself. It is the path that leads you to the fullest expression of who you really are, your full potential. Once you are expressing that in your life, you are perfectly aligned with your joy. And the affirmation for the Swallow card is, I invite the overlighting consciousness of the Swallow to assist me in aligning with my own inner map to joy. So I would encourage you to say that affirmation during the month of June. Next is the Vulture card, which is card 34. If you have drawn the Vulture card today, life is offering you the chance to face and forgive a part of your nature you find hard to accept. We will have our shadow side. While it remains hidden and unexamined, it exerts an enormous power, causing us to do things we hate in ourselves. Once we have owned these unredeemed aspects and faced them consciously, their power can become constructive rather than destructive. This is where the Vulture energy can assist. It knows how to shift destructive shadow energy into constructive love energy. Your card is suggesting that you invite the energy into your life to help you to move through the difficult process, to come to the place where you know you are beautiful, whole, and worthwhile human being. And the affirmation for this card is, I ask the overriding consciousness of the Vulture to help me forgive this aspect of myself and accept my beauty. So that was the message for option number 1, or the beautiful little shell that I got from Virginia Beach. I hope it resonated. If it did resonate, I encourage y'all to subscribe down below. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to see more of me and also help me get to 2K by the end of this year, that'd mean the world to me. We're so close to 1.5K, so if you could help me get there, that would be amazing. Also, if anything touched you, if there's anything that you would like to share with me, then go ahead and comment in the comment section down below. If you have nothing nice to say, then just go ahead and click off of the video. Can you straighten it? I don't know where it's at. Wait, no, watch it. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle cards for the piece of cotton for option number 2. So pick your cotton, this message is for you, but this message is not started yet, so just stay tuned. Start getting in the mindset to receive messages. Take a few breaths, listen to the music while I shuffle the cards. Two of Pentacles or Two of Autumn. Awakening card. This is also known as the Hanged Man, but it's an Awakening card. The Lover's card. A lot of major arcana energy, so June will be a big month for you. And the last tarot cards I'm going to take part in this reading are the Three of Summer, which is Upright, Release, and Justice. Hold on. Get rid of these cards so they're in frame. Alright. Let's pull some message from the Bird Oracle for... There we go. I'm only taking one card. So I'll take the Sun card and the Lovebird card. Wow, this is a beautiful message coming up for y'all. Healing family issues. Okay. Trust comes out. Wow, beautiful message coming out for you. Option number 2. I'm going to go ahead and write down the timestamp really quickly, which is 1939. Number 2 is 1939. Alright. Hello, my lovely group. Option number 2. We have a beautiful message coming up for you for option number 2. So, Wow, what I see for you is awakening, okay? Awakening to the fact that you can't hold on to stagnant energies anymore. You can't hold on to old memories, because these old memories, these old pains, these old hurts are stopping you from progressing into life, okay? Maybe, yeah, you didn't get justice. You know, maybe you are holding on to something that your mother or your father or someone in the family said, or even a loved person that you love, whether it's an ex or a friend or whatever it is. You're holding on to these old hurts. You're holding on to these old energies and these old negative intents, these old things that people are going to harm you, because not all people are going to harm you. And you're starting to really release that, and you're allowing yourself to breathe. You're allowing yourself to disconnect. You're allowing yourself to go MIA for a few days. Go on a nature retreat, a meditation retreat, whatever it is. You're letting go of control issues. You're letting go of this thought that you're out of control. You're letting go of this thought that in order to be in control, you have to, let these old burdens and these old painful memories burden you, okay? But that mindset is changing in June. You're coming to this awakening and this new, just beautiful, profound, that's the word I was looking for, profound realization that life is more than what happened in the past. And you're starting to, or what's going to happen in the future. You're starting to realize that what matters the most right now is for you to focus on your present self. Heal the self in its present. Don't heal the self in its past. Don't heal itself in the future. Focus your intentions on the present rather than in the future. And you're starting to really ascend into collective consciousness. You're starting to ascend into a higher realm, a higher vibrational level in June. Okay, so you should expect things coming a lot quicker to you. Okay, you should expect intuitive messages coming along for you. And you should expect things, since things have been moving slowly with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like things that you've been wanting to manifest are starting to manifest a lot in June. It's going to hit you really quickly, but the big message coming in for June is you're going to release, but also stay calm, because it's going to be very exciting with all these things that you've been manifesting are going to just hit hard, okay? So stay calm, stay down to earth, stay grounded in June, okay? That's the advice coming in for you. Stay down to earth in June, okay? Be careful that you're not trusting people, even though you're starting to forgive people. You're starting to forgive people, family members. I know that. Be careful not to tell them too much. Make sure that you are telling them limited information. Don't tell them too much until you know you can trust them, okay? Go with your gut. Go with that gut feeling for you in June, okay? That gut feeling is coming in big for you in June. And big energy of that. Love-wise, if you're in a relationship right now, you could expect healing, starting to get in communication. I feel like for love-wise, maybe you're in a relationship right now, but you could be in separation, or you guys cannot be communicating much right now, or there could just be some kind of attachment between y'all. Expect that to start heal. Expect more communication in the relationship. Expect coming to terms that although you guys may not be still in a relationship, you guys can still be friends. And that's what I'm seeing for you. If you are in a healthy relationship right now, if you are in a healthy, stable relationship, coming in for you in June is starting to trust that person. There will be more trust established in this relationship. Perhaps you've been paranoid that this person may be cheating on you. You may be paranoid that this person could be seeing someone else. But you're starting to realize that this person trusts you. In order for you to trust them, they need to trust you. So you guys are both starting to trust each other more, okay? More trust coming in for y'all. So we're going to start off with the Sunbird card, which is number 33. We're going to read the message from the Sunbird. Alright, the Sunbird says, if you have chosen the Sunbird card today, when it is a day of rich reward. Know that life is promising sweet blessings. You have given to life, and the rich harvest has begun. You will not lack for true soul friendships, nor for material advantages. Life is saying thank you. You are a precious asset to the world, and your contributions have not gone unnoticed. Have fun now and enjoy the nectar of life. I ask the overriding consciousness of the sunbird to light up my day. I choose to have fun now. That is the affirmation for the sunbird. I'll read it again for you. So the affirmation for the sunbird is, I ask the overlighting consciousness of the sunbird to light up my day. I choose to have fun now. Wow, with the sunbird and this card coming out, definitely lots of fun. Okay, you're choosing to release, live your life, live in the moment. You're going to be so happy, I'm extremely happy. And we're going to be extremely happy in June. Lots of beautiful, blissful blessings coming up for you in June. Okay, the lovebird. This could probably kind of go with the lovebird card, with the lover's card, which is number 37 for those of you who are my numerology geeks that may have some kind of relevance with you. You have drawn the lovebird card today because you are going through an initiation of the heart. You are blasting through to a new, more powerful expression of love. When your heart opens up, you know your connectedness with every level of existence in the universe. You can never feel alone again. The energy of the lovebird is an expression of the beautiful unconditional love that can exist between two soulmates. The attraction of soulmates for one another is extremely powerful and can transcend many apparent cultural or man-made obstacles. The soul wants to bring the two parts of itself together, and the two people involved feel a tremendous yearning to employ into onus. But part of the challenge of a soulmate relationship is to love the beloved so unconditionally that you truly want only that which serves them most. And sometimes, physical union may not be appropriate. It is in the greatest gift you can ever give to another soul, to love so unreservedly that you can discern when it's more appropriate to let go and slip away. And the affirmation for this card is, I ask the overlighting consciousness of the lovebird to reveal the most loving action for me to follow right now. Well, there you go. That is the reading. So I see just a lot of partying, a lot of fun, releasing just lots of true blissful happiness. You're not faking things anymore. You don't have this facade anymore. You're releasing and you're living your best life in June. Beautiful message, beautiful message. Thank you so much, option number 3, for tuning in. If you like my energy, you like my vibes, and you want to support a smaller YouTuber, then go ahead and subscribe. Again, you don't have to subscribe if you don't feel the need to subscribe. It is completely your choice to subscribe. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. Now, like the video if you liked the video and the message resonates. Again, if you don't want to like the video, you don't have to. Then, if you felt a need or any urge to comment something kind and of positive intent down below, feel free to. I love reading your comments. It brings so much joy into my life. So anything you would like to share, as long as it's positive and kind, then go ahead and do so. If you have nothing nice to say, it's just negative with negative intent and hurtful words, then go ahead and just hop off the video, go on with your daily life, and go find another reader who resonates. As simple as that. Thank you so much, option number 2, for tuning in, or the cotton. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys. Alright. Hello to my beauties who chose the beautiful feather for their June reading. So let's see. What is the reading for people who chose... Oh, okay. We have the Magician card coming out for you who chose number 3. King of Summer, or the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. One more card, please. Okay, we've got 2. That's okay. The Emperor. Okay. The Empress. And the Princess Ring. Okay. And let's get some bird oracle cards. of these 3 cards, which one needs to be heard urgently? Okay, so the wagtail needs to be heard urgently. What else? And the eagle. Raven, this one that needs to be heard right now. Okay. Wagtail and the eagle card are coming out. I don't know if you can see these cards. Okay, now let's pull some romance cards for y'all. Getting to know each other. Okay. Release your ex. Alright, so the people who chose option number 3 for their reading in June, or their month of June. Alright, I see if there's someone who you may be interested in, or a romantic partner that may be hung up on an ex, I see them releasing it. Or if you're still hung up on an ex, I see you releasing this person in June and moving on with your life to a bigger picture and brighter things and more opportunity. I see you maybe meeting someone in June if you're single, and or if you're in a healthy relationship, unhealthy relationship, and you're not with someone right now, or you're in separation. I see you starting to crush and starting to notice someone in June. And I feel like this is someone that you kind of are like, you didn't really pay attention to, but they caught your eye, and you're getting to know people in June. You're getting to meet new people, meet new friends, meet new love interests, whatever it may be. You're starting to meet more people in June. If you're in a relationship right now, and you haven't released your ex, then I do see someone in the relationship releasing an ex, or just perhaps releasing. So if you're in a relationship right now, I would say you may expect someone to be a little detached, a little kind of distant, and just know that that's from releasing. And that person in the relationship wants you to know that they still love you, they still care about you, but right now they're going through releasing, so they need some time away from you, they need a break from you. So leave this person alone in June, because they are releasing and they need space. They need space from you, they need time away from you. They will come back. Okay, they know that if they release, and you know, if they release right now, and they just need time to do it. They need some alone time. So you need to kind of accept that in June, that the person, your significant other, maybe need alone time because they're releasing. Okay, or perhaps you need alone time because you're releasing. And I see a beautiful message coming together that you guys will accept that energy, and you guys will be away from each other, maybe be in a separation, but you guys, of course, still have feelings towards each other. You guys are just in separation because you guys need some time away from each other, and you guys have mutually agreed that the best thing for you to do in June is just to be away from each other for a few weeks, and then come back together and start over again. Okay? So I see lots of financial luck and lots of emotional happiness. You could be traveling in the month of June. You could expect some kind of travel, some kind of offer. If you've been expecting a promotion or a raise, or some kind of good news coming in career-wise or June-wise, perhaps you've been struggling, even if you guys are still struggling to kind of find a career. If you've been struggling to find a career in June, I would expect you to find a career that you're interested in and start pursuing a career. If you guys are in a career right now, or you want to change a career, then I do see you transitioning, with that transition into a new career or a new job. If you've been looking for a job recently, I see you getting that job, okay, that you've been looking for, that dream job. Yeah, there may be a lot of options that you're being overwhelmed with. There may be a lot of options and offers coming in for this job, or even if you're trying to sell a house right now, or get a house. So if you're trying to get a house, you're trying to move, or you're trying to sell a house, I do see a lot of offers coming in on both the house you're trying to receive and the house that you're trying to release, or the house that you're trying to sell. I see a lot of offers that may be a little overwhelming, so just stay grounded. But a lot of just good financial energy. If you're looking for a promotion, then I just, if you're looking for promotion, I do see you getting promotion or a raise of some sort. Whatever it is, financially, career-wise, or even real estate-wise, even property-wise, whatever it is, just in that general vicinity of things that you have been moving a little stagnant recently. I see a lot of things coming in for you, and it may be overwhelming for you. Also, if you've been looking for love recently, I do see a lot of suitors coming in, a lot of people who may be interested in you in June. If you've been kind of going on different dates with people, getting to new people in June, I do see a lot of people coming in and wanting to be in a relationship with you, and it may be a little hard for you to choose which person you would like to be in a relationship with. And I would just say, go with your gut, go with your instinct on who you think would be best in June. So I would say that's the best option for you, to do that in June. With the Magician coming in, this is saying your manifestations, your prayers, whatever it is, they have been heard, and everything is going to be fine in June. I see just a lot of good news, a lot of blessings coming in for you in June, a lot of blessings, okay? So 13, we have the Eagle card. So we're going to start off with the Eagle card, which is number 13 in the deck. If you have drawn the Eagle card today, because this is the day of taking back your power. With help of the overlying consciousness of the eagle, you can seize control of your life again. Eagles fly high and scan the area below them. They have a much better sense of the whole picture than we do on the ground. Perceive your area of powerlessness and forcefully reclaim what is lost. History is full of stories of the rise and fall of great empires. These are conquests of the eagle people, who know that their path to wisdom is to learn and handle the trappings and the temptations of great power with humility. This can play itself out in the world of temporal power, but also applies just as much as to spiritual power. It is a truly great soul who manages to avoid the potential pitfalls and reach the dizzy heights of a spiritual conquest. And the affirmation is, I ask the overriding consciousness of the eagle to help me reclaim my power. Next we have 45, or the wagtail. When a wagtail drops into your life for a moment, stop what you're doing and focus on its energy. If you allow its energy to wash over you, you will experience a lift of the spirit. This is what the energy of a wagtail card offers you. It comes into your life to give you a lift. You may be in middle of a crisis or simply feeling depressed, and the energy of the wagtail is perfect for you. Look outside yourself and allow life to give you a boost. Then you can go back into your situation and revitalized and with a new perspective. The overlying presence of the wagtail is a real source of cheer that you can tap into at the moment. You are in need of this energy, and this is why you have chosen the card. So take a moment to ask the overlying consciousness of the wagtail to give you a lift you need to cope with the present situation. There will be a real response. The affirmation of the wagtail is, I invite the overlying consciousness of the wagtail to be present in my life and acknowledge that I need cheering up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Option number 3 for tuning in. If you guys liked my video and my message resonates, and if you would like to subscribe down below, then go ahead and do that. It means the world to me. Again, you don't have to like, comment, or subscribe. It is completely your choice. Now, what I do ask that you don't do, and I really don't cope with, and I don't cope with haters or people who are negative or nasty and discourage other readers. I don't think people realize how hard it is to read and how much energy it takes. So if you're respectful of how much energy it takes and just don't want to give me negative vibes, then go ahead and click off the video. It's as simple as that if it didn't resonate. Or if you have nothing nice to say, then go ahead and just click off the video. Don't let a message from one reader ruin your whole entire day. Go ahead and like the video if you wanted to, if something touched you, if it resonates, whatever you want to tell me, feel free to share it down below in the comments. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. Option number 3, I send you out with blessed vibes. Alright, so I forgot to write down the timestamp for number 3, but I'm sorry. So, alright, let's go ahead and see what's the message coming up for option number 4. Alright. Okay, so you're definitely living a more balanced lifestyle. You're definitely living more of a balanced lifestyle. I can see that. The Owl card comes out for you. And the Sunbird comes out. That came out in the second reading. Okay, so we need to pull some romance oracle cards and then we can start the reading. Alright, so option number 4 starts at 4156. Okay, so the message I'm getting for you, option number 4, is I see a big vibrational shift coming into your life. I see you letting go of anxieties and burdens and emotions and situations that don't serve you anymore. You've come to the point where you're ready to release, and you're accepting that, and you're letting things that no longer serve you go with ease, and you're not really letting them bother you. You're tired of waiting for something good to happen, okay? Instead of sitting there and waiting for it to come to you, you're starting to realize that in order to get what you want, you have to go ahead and go for it without any regrets. And you're starting to just go for what you want. You're starting to go for the opportunities that you want. And I see that. Yeah, see, this is talking about procrastination. So you're going for your goals, and instead of waiting there, sitting on your butt, waiting for something to happen, you're actually getting up and doing something about it. But it's manifesting, you're actually physically going to do something about it. Physically going to make it happen. Okay? So that's what I see for you. Love-wise, I feel like if you've having a crush on someone, this could be talking about actually going up and confronting this person about your feelings. If you've been wanting to go get a job or wanting something to stop in your life, you're going up and asking for the job, applying for the job. If you wanted to raise a promotion, you've been waiting for it, you're actually going up and saying, hey, I want to raise your promotion. And you're going up and actually saying that. Okay? So that's what I see for you. So I feel like in the past, I can see an ex coming in for you in June, and I feel like there could be some kind of reconciliation with an ex. Whether it's a friendship or romantic, I see you definitely getting back in contact with an ex, and perhaps this ex is a soulmate. Now, if there is no exes in your life, but I do see a soulmate coming into your life, and if you have had a crush on someone, I do see you going for that person. I feel like this person could be an ex or a soulmate that you've had a crush on, and are actually going to go get them and starting to become more of a go-getter in June. So I see you actually going and getting in contact with them and saying something to them and actually saying how you feel. So the Sunbird card talks about happiness. Okay, I remember that from 33. So it talks about happiness in your life, okay? Oh, that just opened right up to the message. So the card talks about, I'll read you the message. If you have chosen the Sunbird card today, when it is a day of rich reward, know that life is promising sweet blessings you have given to life, and the rich harvest has begun. You will not lack for soul friendships nor for material advantages. Life is saying thank you, and you are your precious asset into this world. And your contributions have not gone unnoticed. Have fun now and enjoy the nectar of life. And the affirmation for this card is, I ask the overlying consciousness of the sunbird to light up my day, and I choose to have fun now. Beautiful message. And 14 is the owl card. So let's go ahead and see what number 14 is. If you have chosen this card today, there are subterranean movements in your life that are bringing about some kind of change. Be mindful of this and know that whatever is coming has its own timing. Relax and allow greater forces than you, your own will to move mountains for you. Hasty action at the time might thwart the slow coming together of supportive structures that need to be in place first. Do not suppose that because nothing is happening, nothing is happening. To see an owl is always pretentious. It gives a notice to the big events of our hand. Traditionally, owls bring forewarning of the death, but it is more likely the death of a way of living, and an important transition is on its way. Don't see this as something to dread. Transitions can bring wonderful new opportunities. Happy events are just as often perceived by an owl's appearances as transitions are. Soul work involves delving deeply into one's own unconscious to root out deeply embedded negative patterns. Once these patterns have been erased, the soul can find positive ones to put in place. And the affirmation for this card is, I acknowledge the overriding consciousness of the owl and seek its loving help in the release of my old patterns. So definitely seeing you living more of a balanced life. Perhaps you've been out of balance, you're starting to get back into routine. You could have been out of a routine lately, and I see you getting back in life with the balance card, getting back into balance. And like, you may have been in a little bit of a funk lately, or may have been in a little bit of a dump lately, and I see you really getting out of it and starting to release and starting to just live your life again and stop worrying about what's going on in the past, and starting to get back in routine and balancing again, and balancing your emotions and starting to live a more balanced life. Spend time outside, meditate, start eating more healthy, start spending time with loved ones, and starting to respect yourself and respect your body and respect your mind and respect where your boundaries are. Perhaps you've been going past boundaries lately, and I see you starting to respect boundaries and starting to respect boundaries of others. So that's what I see for you, option number 4. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all so much, and it's Stand with Blessed Vibes. If you want to go ahead and subscribe down below, then go ahead and do that. It means the world to me. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you liked the video and resonated, then go ahead and like the video. Again, you don't have to if you don't want to. If there's something you'd like to would like to share, as long as it's positive and kind and sweet, then go ahead and tell me down below. If there's something negative or nasty to say, just go ahead and click off the video and find another reader. I have no tolerance for hate, so just go ahead and click off the video. No one wants you here. And go ahead and like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe down below. I love you so much. I wish all of you guys have a great June. Bye. Option number 4.